Hey, welcome back. It's Dilated, and this is episode 16 of The Last Caretaker. We are here at Seed Vault Prometheus watching a beautiful, beautiful sunset, and I have something to admit, and that is I think I made a goof in the last episode. I wasn't looking, and I never look, at the bottom of the screen. There's always like the prompts. Whenever I have my weapon out, nope, the prompts are gone. Well, anyway. There are usually prompts down at the bottom that tell you to, like, detach the cylinder for the flamethrower. And I just kind of never look down there because it's never anything useful. But it is something useful. I thought the vaults needed to be, like, clicked and dragged upward manually, but apparently there was a button. If I push E, they activate and they open on their own. So, last episode could have went better. One thing that I did learn was, so I saved and closed the game down, and then I quit the recording, and then I reloaded it back in, and now all the lights are on. So I'm not going to say that something wasn't wrong, but yeah, down at the bottom of the screen, I totally missed that open vault thing, and I feel so stupid. But that's okay, though. We are going to roll with the punches like always, and we are just going to get right back into it. Thankfully, we have enough of the cylinders that we can do the plan that we wanted to do. Yeah, so let us press E, because we're smart now. And we're going to fill these guys up. And we're going to make the mad dash back to the Lazarus Complex. Can you shut these afterward? No, you can't. Alright, so we got to get going. Thank you to Josh for calling out the fact that I was being prompted to open up those pods. I can't believe I missed that. But everything is so physics based in this game, I just assume, especially, I mean, they're not exactly orange, they're more of a yellow. But like when I see those little grab handles, like I figure you're supposed to grab them and pull them upward, But that was not the case. So ultimately, we didn't really lose much. I almost considered doing this all off stream and just like having episode 16 start with us like on the boat with the pods all loaded up, but that seemed kind of lame. And I made myself laugh throwing them down the hallway, and I just kind of wanted to capture that on camera. So anyway, it is Saturday morning. I hope everyone's having a good morning. This video will come out on Tuesday. Usually I don't play Saturday morning, but I was in a good mood and I felt silly for the self-made glitch, and I just kind of wanted to rectify it and like move forward. So here we are. So thankfully we know that the hour that we're given is very generous. First time we did this, we were flying trying to get back to the Lazarus, and we definitely don't need to do that anymore. Not to mention we as well as we were outfitted back then, we are even better outfitted now. Better engines, more diesel capacity. We won't have any trouble getting back to the Lazarus now. So another thing that was brought to my attention was maybe instead of using the black vein station to like produce the diesel and petrol, maybe we just set up some oil tanks on the deck of the ship, and we go back and we just grab oil, and then we can make the distillation tower somewhere else. And I kind of like the way that sounds, so I might do that. I don't know if I'll do that on screen. But I thought that was a cool idea, though. These do not want to stay upright, huh? maybe for the heck of it, we'll shut that. Does that work? Oh, that's cool. You can unmoor from the ship. I didn't realize that. Those also look to sit like a little more proud than usual. Those seem taller to me. Alright, sweet. So, we have our three embryos. Let us mark the Lazarus Complex so we know where we're going. Even though it's nighttime, at least it's a pretty clear night. Nighttime's not too bad when it's not raining. I'm excited. Have we been back to the Lazarus since they added the paint jobs? I don't think we have. I think Josh mentioned that there were some paint jobs on the roof of the Lazarus, so maybe while the embryos are cooking, maybe we'll head up there and take a look around. The stars are pretty. I wonder if that's like a real map of stars, or if like they just kind of did their own thing. Man, that was a fast night. That was only 6 minutes. Well, that's cool too. You can zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. That's kind of neat. It makes it look, gives it a different feel to it, huh? Our character looked like he had something hanging off of, oh, it's the laser beam off of the pistol and the flamethrower off of our other hip. That's pretty funny. This is sweet. Man, this looks fantastic. This makes you want to take your own screenshots. Ooh, I messed something up. Man, I'm not sure what happened just then. I tried to take a screenshot and it like froze the game. Hopefully the recording's fine. It's funny, zooming out makes the speed feel a lot slower. I did not take any new notes for the lore, but I'm like, I had a lot of fun talking through that the other day. Oh, that's cool. So this person's like worried about launch and just like how real it feels. And she can feel like the water creeping up and like the water level rising. The last 6 days on Earth. What a great, that's a great sentence. Oh, cool. Oh, wow, so they went to the moon. They set up colonies on the moon. Oh, that'd be so sick. It'd be so cool if at nighttime, if you looked up at the moon and you saw like little lights or something like that. It'd be neat if you launched a rocket up at nighttime. If I don't know, if like you saw like a huge like thank you sign lit up on the moon. Man, it doesn't matter what reality you're looking at. Like, people are always just people, writing notes to each other and trying to leave a mark. Okay, so they do have launch failures, but they just don't talk about them. It's funny, the only thing that matters after the world ends is cash. Like, I don't think people would care about money, like real cash money after the world's over. Like, I feel like that's a pretty common thing in most movies, right? Like, usually, like, things are more important. Like, this is the opposite of that, though. They're saying that, like, like, any sort of gadget or thing it's not worth anything anymore, but money is still worth something. Your survival dollars. Oh, that'd be cool. Imagine if there's like a sunken bank we can find somewhere. That's cool. Alright, we'll just read those two. Yeah, the lore is fun. I gotta, maybe I'll dedicate like a minute out of every episode to just like check out like any new lore that we have. I don't remember what the Nomad's Tower was. Part of me thinks that we didn't stop there because of the bees and stuff, but I don't know. Sometimes, like, if they're up there chilling, like, I just kind of leave them be, if you will. The mines make it seem like I didn't go there. It said that we arrived, though. I mean, at least we've gone by it before, but I don't, yeah, I don't remember if we've stopped there. Yeah, maybe we'll check that out in the future. It'd be cool if you could mark, like, you can mark things yellow on the map, but it'd be sweet if you could mark them like green or something to like mark them as like completed. It'd be kind of cool. Because you might drive by something and then like you'll arrive there and then it will take the new off of the marker and give it like a proper name. But like that doesn't necessarily mean that you stopped there though. And like explored it and cleaned it out and stuff like that. Man, I still can't believe I messed up on that. Messed up at the Seed Vault. Too funny. I was laying in bed and I was reading comments this morning and I saw the comment saying that I messed up and didn't click the button the right way. It's strange. I thought these things always popped in the daylight. It's funny, I don't remember exactly what resources we have. I think we'll have to do this in 2 parts. I'll bring up all the pods in one run. I'll just kind of like alternate bringing them back and forth and get them as far as we can. And then we'll probably have to run back down to the ship and get one of our boxes full of resources. Maybe I'll get like a notepad or something and I'll mark what we need to fix the 2 additional Lazarus racks. And then we'll just run back to the ship and get only what we need maybe to try to keep it efficient and quick. Man, the boat's looking sweet. I do miss the original base coloring though a little bit. When it's all foggy like this, it reminds me of that like sort of opening scene in the movie Pacific Rim, when the those two people are walking on the beach doing the metal detecting, and like the huge robot comes out of the ocean. Like that's a pretty sick scene. But I keep picturing like a huge thing kind of walking across the screen or something like that. That'd be a fun little like Easter egg or whatever. So we've arrived. I'm going a little fast. Can't see anything. Nope, not doing that. I wonder if there's any plans to do like snowy weather. Oh, okay, so we got some lights. Oh my god. Jesus, that was exactly what I did not want to happen. That was terrifying. Oh, you know what we can do? I don't know if we'll have time right now because I'm kind of in a hurry with the embryos, but I didn't shoot down the ladder in this playthrough, so I can show that off. I think I brought that up like maybe an episode or two back. Man, the mantling does not work every time. Alright, so let's tie the ship in. Oh, nope, we're not going to do that because we don't have enough cable. Alright, so we'll let that build. And we will start moving these. 40 minutes, plenty of time. Plenty of time. I keep thinking of this paint job as white, but it's almost it's got like a chrome to it, almost like a chrome metallic. It's really cool looking. All right, I'm too tempted to go shoot this thing. I want to do it. Yeah, I was messing around in a test playthrough, just looking at stuff, and I remembered the ladder from another playthrough. Yeah, see? So you could come here. You could come here and shoot that with the pistol and drop that ladder down and like skip all of that stuff. Like skip all of the dark parts, all of the combat. That'll get you right up to the roof. And you can just start like, you know, fixing the electricity and setting up all that stuff, and you like literally never have to go through like the innards of the building. I thought that was pretty cool. But I watched one streamer originally, and that was how I got into this game. But I skipped it. I think I stopped watching maybe around the time that he got here. I don't think I watched past that because I was like so enthralled. I just didn't want to. I'm running right past the thing. I didn't want to spoil anything for myself. All right, so the timer's still going down. I don't understand that mechanic. All right, so we need. Nope. So we need plastic, titanium, carbon. We need iron. We need gold, finally. Cool. Cool. So my point of all that was to say that, like, I don't know. Maybe that's like completely common knowledge at this point. I'm sure I haven't discovered anything new. But on the odd chance that I did, I just wanted to document it. Cool. All right. So hopefully our infrastructure is like up to snuff. But if it isn't, we have enough stuff on the ship at least to like we can build more water purifiers. We can build more water cables and more all that stuff. So I think we'll be fine. And 40 minutes is a wicked long time. So the it's like seeing the clock ticking down is always like kind of unnerving. But we might not even need a container too. It's like the stuff that we're trying to get isn't it's not so much that we're gonna get messed up. All right, so I'll split that. I moved some stuff around too. I put both of our coppers in the same corner. I split up iron and rubber completely. I figured that made sense. Just in case. And then special, so we needed 10 of that and 10 of that. Another thing we need is, you know what I will bring? I'll bring, yeah, I'll bring all the food that we've collected, and I'll bring the memories. And then maybe I remember, maybe I don't. But we will try to bring this memories bin back to the ship. That way we can fill it as we're like cruising around and doing stuff. Man, I feel so very organized right now. Okay, so so we got that one fixed. Let us fix this one. Here are my notes. All right, so plastic. Oh, plastic and gold. I didn't grab any gold, I don't think, actually. We have these two little things over here. All right, so we have gold and no plastic, but we can destroy that stuff because that was a thing we've been doing. But I think maybe I put that stuff in there before I made that decision. Sweet. Nice. Yeah, highly recommend doing that. I feel like it made sense at one point to like if you built something, if you built components and then you ended up with extra, like just keeping them for later made a lot of sense. But I don't think that's the case anymore now that we're like at this stage of the game. All right, so you are fixed, you are put away. And you are fixed and you are put away. So now we need to do cool. Alright, timer's still going down. We have a water outlet here, so that was pretty smart of me. Cool. Alright, timer's still going down though. It's so weird. I like don't know if that's a glitch or what. It's almost like you need to like anytime you do something major, you need to like save the game and turn it off and turn it back on. All right, so last thing we need to do is build. There we go. Nope. Oh my god. Alright, so oh, we did not do... Yeah, we made the... Oh, did I connect that to the wrong one? No, I didn't. I connected that to the right one. So I need another... There, so we're trying to get water over there. It's funny, it's like the time, like you feel like you have a lot of time, and then like the little weird glitches occur, and then you start sweating a little bit. Okay, all right, well, let us get building. So it's funny, I'm sure there's like some combination of like stuff that's really good. Not enough attributes. All right, so that gives us wisdom and logic, adaptability, wisdom. I think this is that same exact error that we had before. I'm going to save quickly and restart the game. I've never quit and started midstream, so apologies if anything goes wrong. Yeah, let's see what happens. If this works the way I think it should, all of the embryos should be... The timer should all be stopped, I think, at this point. Yeah, they are. Very strange. That's okay, though. At least we know that, and at least now you know that, too. So now it changed from like a little box to like kind of a sarcophagus type dealy, and it's now paused. So now we don't need to worry about losing our embryos. Very, very weird, but okay, cool. And that only took us a second, and that didn't really mess up the flow of anything that much. So we'll start by adding just start by adding that stuff. Height requirement. All right, so that gives a lot of height, but not enough though. Yeah, that like physique fuel is that's really important. Wow. So you need to add so much food to that thing. So high fat, physique, Nutricore. I was like trying to be like stingy and like just using like a little bit of each, but yeah, that's super important. Yeah, we'll have to see what kind of food that we can build too with the stuff that we've unlocked. Alright, so this is our next oh man. It uses everything. So that's our next kind of like hurdle, huh? Did it build it that fast? Oh no, it's waiting for materials? Yeah, it's crazy. You need to use so much to build a person. Alright, so that's that person all sorted out. But even still, like, we're not building like necessarily good people though. Like, we're just building kind of like the bare minimum person. So I guess this is where our stockpile of biomatter on the ship comes into play. Alright, so if we can add... Let's try to build a health assistant. Empathy. We need something with a decent amount of empathy. I wanted to see if the proximity thing worked for these, but it doesn't appear that they do. Alright, so let's just add. Now this stuff will shoot all over the floor. Let's get over with it. So we'll put all of our food stuff back, because we don't need that right now. It's pretty useless at the moment. Consuming. That's weird. What is it doing? Oh, I didn't want it to, like, start building. I think it was... Yeah, I think that was, like, starting to build a person. That's funny, though. Apparently you can just start. I thought maybe you needed, like, you had to have this stuff go, but at least, yeah, interesting. Give her, why am I assuming it's a woman? We'll give them a white bear. Bowling ball. His patience, apparently. Ooh, 10 wisdom. Sweet. So can you choose to make the health assistant, or is it like, will it just make that because we have it all filled in, I wonder? Man, the life expectancy part of it is so sad. They're not real people, though, I guess. I gotta chill out. Okay, now, what will you be? So this person has... Oh, okay, they have 42 years of life expectancy. Let's make a room technician, I think. Let's try that over here. Alright, so leadership. They need empathy too, though. Ooh, empathy. Cool. And communications. Ooh, guitar. I picture like we're just making that guy from Role Models that sings the Wings song all the time. Nice. Alright. So, did that one start too? Alright, so you're developing. It's funny, the screen didn't change for this one, but the screen changed on the other side. This guy's screen changed to, like, the developing section. Oh, bio-waste, okay. Kind of walking slow, which I don't love, but since it doesn't just automatically pull from the... Since it doesn't automatically pull... So visual technician, they need life expectancy, which is weird. They need empathy also. Communications. Alright, so we're straight for the visual technician. We just need life expectancy. And that is, so we need mind surge and a bunch of high fat, I guess. Alright, so let's go put all this stuff back in our box, and then we'll run down to the ship and we'll grab a bunch of that biomatter that we've unlocked. Maybe I'll leave this here, and I'll leave this one here too. This one can be... I'll turn this into the food one. And then this one will be... This will be all the memories. And let's pick up all this stuff too. I just want to see... Is it still going? No, it's not going anymore. Alright, so we got calcium. I think that was one of the things that we were looking for a while. Yeah, this mission's going pretty well so far. This isn't too bad. It really paid to like build up the Lazarus Complex to the point that we built it up to. I think being able to just like kind of roll up and fix 2 of the pods with like stuff that we already had, and then bio. Oh well, I should keep that actually, because that's... I was gonna throw that in the into the diesel generator, but that has a bunch of good stuff in it. Calcium. Man, biovolage is like wicked important. This is 84 kilograms, so I'm not going to take all that stuff into my inventory. I'm just going to bring this with us. It's a hazy day out there. It is very nice in New England today, though. It was like, by comparison to like the last few weeks, it's actually almost hot outside, which is pretty sick. I'll take that all day long. Alright, just for starters, let's take one of each of these and break them down. We'll do a 50 kilogram one, bioorganic, yeah, same with that. Because we only have 4 types of things, right? Plus the bio seaweed. Hopefully this isn't like a monumental mistake. Wow. I am still in love with this design, by the way. I would literally give anything to know whether or not somebody set this up so that it shot like it over the railing into the water. That would be the worst. That would be just so funny. Everything else has like a little tiny nice like hopper thing that the things like fall into, you know? It's bizarre that they didn't go that way with this one. They were like, yeah, let's just shoot it out everywhere. The like jelly physics are on point. They look hilarious. How you doing? Oh wow, it's taking forever, huh? It's funny, it's like only destroying stuff one at a time. I think there was an upgraded one that we could do. Also, we got a whole bunch of skill points that I've been like completely sleeping on. So let's spend some of this stuff while we're sitting here. And one thing I said I would do too is get something up to over 100. So you cannot get something over 100. You get the prompt, but it doesn't actually work. So that's kind of interesting to know. Let's increase our battery. Let's increase field medic, and let us do scrapper. And we are like swimming in points too. So we can actually, yeah, let's maybe build that thing. Oh. quickly put... Let's put all this stuff over here. Hopefully we have enough stuff to build that that updated soil forge. And it looks like we do. Wait, was that the right one? I like don't trust myself now. Yeah, alright. So this has the same design. It's just gonna shoot it like a crazy person. Our little water plan's doing well. Yeah, so this one's done. This one is still going. 25 seconds, not bad. So we just have left, all we have left is this one. Man, that'd be really cool if we could finish these and have them, like, if we could be back on the ship. There's got to be a better way to do this. So you go there, you go there, you go there, you go there. Cool. All right, so that's that. Wonder where the methane comes out of. Oh, okay. Slightly underwhelming. Do you... Oh. Nope. Grab the Soil Forge Prime. Why is it? Weird. I wonder if you need to put the methane somewhere. Like, does it not work unless you have an outlet to capture the methane? We don't have enough stuff for that at all. That would be kind of bizarre. It'd be kind of ugly, but maybe I'll put the methane tank here, and we'll snake the methane cable back around. And that advanced alloy mesh is going to kill us. So, I was going to head up to the roof to see if we had anything up there, but let's just head down to the ship because I know we have what we need down there. I love like the little details. Like, what's that big red pipe do, you know? Yeah, I'm not sure what to do after this. In this episode, we'll definitely make our way to the rocket launch station. Actually, you know what I was thinking too? Last time I was saying that we set up like a new kind of like a new dock on one of the little wings. And that's all well and good, but we can't bring the we won't be able to bring the little cryopods with us up the ladder. So that won't work. Nope. Do it on polyurethane. It's funny when like you're constantly overweight and then you have to like go back and actually grab more stuff. Plastic. I'll take a little bit more of that. We're actually out of rubber, which is insane. And copper too. Cool. All right, so yeah, we'll get there. We'll get back to the Exodus, and we will hopefully the elevator is back up and running. It should be. But we'll take that up. We'll load the rocket with the people as long as the payload is back. We'll throw a bunch of money in, and then maybe we'll start filling it up with the money that we've been collecting. Wonder if that will make it. No, too close. Wait. Like almost reaches. But yeah, I figured I'd have it a little bit closer to this just because this has a methane input. And if we ever have to build anything that has methane, I guess we can, at least we'll have that ready. I'm assuming this won't work unless it has an outlet for the methane. That's gotta be the case. So we kind of shot ourselves in the foot a little bit with that. I'm still particularly proud of the electricity waterfall we have going. I think that looks really cool. Okay. Whoa. Oh, man. So maybe they just added it to the game visually, but like not literally. It doesn't actually work. Come on. Do you move it first and then turn it on? No, you don't. Good gravy. All right, back to square one. We'll take all of our food out. Our food matter at least. And then we'll build our old ugly soil forge. Man, it's funny how like just little tiny hiccups like that really throw off the trajectory of the mission. It's like we're cruising. I see that we can build a better one. I try to build a better one, and then flat on our face. Okay. Water goes there. Electricity goes there. Yep. Cool. Alright, so while that does its thing, let's grab all this stuff back. And the bio-wastes too, we'll throw that in there. Ooh, nice. Level 23. And we're cruising with, cruising. Mitochondrial surge. What do you do? It's hard. It's like I don't want to build hyper-evolution. Nanite infusion. Alright, let's build one of these. Man, it takes a long time to build too, huh? Zeke fuel, that was really important. I wish it told you, I wish it told you over here, like, what it provided, or am I missing it? Like, I know I'm not the best at seeing stuff on the screen sometimes, but it, like, cognitive function and mental clarity, like, that's great, but, like, does it do, I'm sure it does something else than that, you know? Well, the good news is that we can build a whole bunch of stuff. Wow. Alright, let's let that build, and let's, yeah, we'll spend another 25 points, I guess. I'm gonna do some more points in shock absorber, only because I keep making like shady decisions and jumping from stuff that's way too high. Alright, so the last few things that we can unlock are, this is behind a mission, and that's fine. I also, I don't know, the sonar sounds cool, but I don't know what we're really gonna find with it. So maybe that'll be like on the back burner. Maybe eventually we'll build the sonar thing. The grenades, like I don't really have a need for. I should start, yeah, I can build, maybe that's what those are good for. Wow, we are covered in, surrounded by food. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what some of these things would be good for, but now that we're building stuff that takes so many resources, like all the food is so difficult to build, like that's where this stuff really comes in handy, huh? So this just builds it quicker, which is nice, but like not like that's like a nice to have, but like a not a need to have, I guess. So this is just like a slightly less bad version of this, but like in a better way. Like it's like healthier because it doesn't take as much resources. The quantum duplicator, we actually have one of those down on the ship, I think. We might have brought it with us, but I think that was in the gear box, not in the food box. But that's pretty sick. Like, that could theoretically build two. Like, if we try to build, like, one of those really good food items, like, it might build two of them. And there's like no downside. It's just the fact that you have to build it and then it's kind of hard to build. Yeah, maybe we'll build one of these down on the ship and then we'll bring this one up and we'll throw it on the food machine. And then, man, we are so heavy right now. Color's food. It's yellow. It's funny, I ended up with an extra power core for some reason. Alright, let's see what this stuff does. Weight requirement. And it didn't do anything for our life expectancy, so we're still only... Weight and life expectancy are too low. Alright, the food I'm going to move over here just because I'm curious if this thing will pull from the radius. I really jam-packed it over here. Oh, you know what? Ultimate Genesis. Maybe we'll build one of those maybe. Immune boost. Immune boost, that sounds like it would probably help you live a long time. Cool. Alright, let's go throw these in there. We'll let that other one build. See how far this gets us. Nope. Okay. So that actually reduced our... No. What did it? Weird. Alright, so I'll keep the second Mind Surge, I guess. Life expectancy. Yeah, life expectancy. Okay, cool. Man, we still need, we would need, how many more? So if we did another 2, that would give us 12. That still wouldn't, we'd have to build 3 more of these to build a room supervisor. And we still need, yeah, let's try to build 3 more of those, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that was Mind Surge. And let's see if we can get anything with, yeah, we'll get, let's see, maybe that'll make them more empathetic. At this point, it's taken so long that like I don't even remember what I was trying to shoot for. Like, was it room supervisor? So now it's saying it needs leadership, which makes sense. That would be a good thing for a leader. All right, leadership. We'll do. Well, we don't need all 3 of them. Gonna make the best leader that's ever leaded. What was this? Sorry, yeah. So this will take the place of the food container. I almost want to like kill the Yeah, let's get rid of that. Get rid of immune boost. Yeah. All we needed was the 3 mind surges. And we'll throw you in there. I want like a little weird like laundry chute that like we can drop these in and like they just fall through like a tunnel and land in like a bucket near the ship. That'd be pretty funny. And I wonder how long of a life cycle this game's gonna have. I never want it to end, you know? I wonder what the developers have planned. There's still so much that they added in this last update that I haven't even checked out yet, though. So I should probably slow my roll a little bit, but... Oh, we're off by 1. Alright. We're gonna make a high fat. That should do it. Yeah, but they added like, so there's like mountainous like regions that we can go, and there's like ore that you can pick up. But I don't know. I don't know if like any of the ore is new, or if it's like the same stuff that we've seen, but like just in rock form. You know, like are we gonna find like gold nuggets and iron and all that stuff? From supervisor. So, how long are you going to take? 10 minutes. All right, so 10 minutes is long enough for us to grab our people, and we're going to run them back to the elevator. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go to the elevator, we'll drop off these 2 people, then we'll go to the opposite elevator, and we'll check up on the roof, and we'll do a quick skim for some paints. And then by the time that's done, I'm willing to bet our person will be fully cooked, and then we can get out of here. After I drop this guy off on the elevator, I'm going to do a quick save. And yeah, we haven't been, I don't think we've saved so far. We've been playing for like an hour and I don't think we've done anything save wise. Oh, well, you know what? No, that's a lie, obviously. We saved when we tried to fix that little glitch that we were experiencing. Which I'm very, very relieved that that worked. Yeah, we'll leave the memories. I said that I was going to bring that back to the ship, but I don't think that I don't know. I don't think that makes sense right now. I'd be so sneaky if I was a developer. I'd put like a stack of tires. Like I'd put the paint inside the tire stack. It's looking good up here. Ooh. What's this called? Ooh, that's cool. I bet that's not going to be one that we want to use, but I bet it's going to be like pretty looking at the very least. Maybe it'll make a good, maybe it'll make a good flag. Ooh. Sea Raid. So I think when we picked up the Sea Dragon one, I joked, ooh, cool. I joked that it was going to be a Viking paint, but maybe maybe that's the Viking paint. And it's pouring, huh? Messing up my frames. Okay, so we have. Ooh, I think I saw our, another one of the Viking paints. Another one of the sea girl ones. Cool. It's very like gives memories of Easter egg hunting when you're a kid, which is obviously where the term Easter egg probably came from. But it's doing its job is what my point is. They nailed it. Alright, so get some basketballs. I don't know if we'll have the parts on us that we need, but maybe we should fix up the maybe we should fix up the wind turbines too while we're here. That looks like somewhere we could. That looks like a broken off catwalk. I'm gonna try to stay focused though. Definitely one of my less good attributes is chasing a mystery for too long. Ooh. I was gonna say I thought maybe I thought we had cleared out everything, but it looked like there was maybe a spot that had enemies in it that we didn't previously see. Ooh, all right, cool. Another paint. So what's that up to? That's 4. Yeah, 4 for the paint for the Sea Girl, and only 2 for the Viking one. Chances are I won't use either of them, but the urge to collect is very, very strong. Alright, so I think we've gone in a circle. The only place we haven't went is on top of the... Wow. We've not gone up. We haven't gone up on the, oops. These, like, the 4 posts with the, lights on the roofs, too. We haven't really gone up on those. I think we went up on one that had, some enemies on it earlier in the playthrough. But we didn't really do much after that. I'm gonna climb up onto the roof of this building just so I can get like a good overview, and also check to see if there's one up here. Maybe we can test out our new ability to fall and not die. We should equip, yeah. These are just these are the small ones? Yeah. Alright, no paints yet. You could see them putting one up on the top of this, though, as like a reward for that part of the quest when you have to climb up here. I read a rumor that apparently the next Far Cry game is going to take place in New England. And I'm pretty excited about that. Far Cry, though, it's weird. The last Far Cry I played was number 5. And as fun as it was, ooh, nice. Cool. So this location had 3 paints. Yeah, as fun as Far Cry is and was, it always feels weird. I mean, it should feel weird anyway to like shoot another person regardless. But like that game takes place in like Montana, so like you're just shooting like United States citizens, you know? Oh my god. Wow. That was an amazing jump. Man, that jump should have been an achievement. I can't believe we just did that. But anyway, like that just, I don't know, that rubs me the wrong way, I guess. Maybe as I'm getting older. I had the same feeling, I love the Battlefield games. And Battlefield Hardline, you played as cops and robbers. And it was like anytime you played on the robbers team, I don't know, shooting the cops kind of felt a little weird. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm bringing that up, I guess, but yeah, the next Far Cry might be in Massachusetts or New England at the very least. Yeah, I don't know. I'll play it and I'm sure it'll be fun, but there's like a suspension of disbelief that is like completely required in order to let me appreciate those games, I think. Cool. And we are cruising. I feel like I saved up all my luck to make this episode go as smoothly, he said as he dropped his baby, to go as smoothly as it's been going. But yeah, let's I'll hold my expectations back though, because we have yet to get to the Exodus. Who knows what we'll find there? The rocket will just be gone or something, or the elevator won't work and we won't be able to get up to the top of the platform. But you know what though? I don't want to do it, but if we get there and it's messed up, I will just I'll save it and I'll reload again, because that solved our last issue, right? And that wasn't too painful. Cool. And the fact that you can unmoor from the ship is really cool. Alright, so we shall hit the Exodus station. Oh, we won't leave yet though. I wonder what would happen if you tried to like leave with one of the electricity cables plugged in. Like would it Would it anchor you to the dock, or would it like snap off, or what would happen? Ooh, you suck. There was just a little mine chilling out in front of us. I wonder if the mines, I feel like they must respawn. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? We did not fix the wind turbine up on the roof of the... What are we doing? Why were we listing so hard? We just went like a complete 360. God, this game is fantastic. What is going on? Oh, look, that button on the side of the cockpit is turned off. So we're not getting power from our two roof panels. Or actually this one. This one's not doing anything either, because that one is routed through there. But we're still doing pretty good on electricity though, so no worries there. It's weird. I wonder, so like in the bottom right hand corner, we have our leaders going down. We have our energy. We have our speed that we're going. And then above the leaders going down, I want to see if that number goes down or if it goes up. Is that our... I thought that was our range that we could go, but now I'm starting to think that maybe that's our odometer. Maybe that's telling us how far we've gone. Man, I've been looking at that as like a safety net, like, oh, okay, sweet, we can go that far. I don't think that's the case. I think that's telling us how far we have gone. That has me relatively nervous. Alright, so I'm going to drop that. Not that it matters, like, at least we'll get a little bit of, So we need to, yeah, I was going to save this, but we need to burn it because I don't want to get in trouble with not having enough fuel. Now that yeah, that's got to be, that's our odometer. How stupid. Like, that's a cool thing to know, but like, I'd much rather have a distance till empty marker on my dashboard, you know, not like, I'd much rather know how far I can go. Let's, we have a bunch of clear ocean in front of us. I want to double check and make sure all these buttons are clicked in the right order. That way we know we're operating on all tanks. Yeah, we're good. So we have 428 times 6. Is that door shut? Sweet. Wow, that's cool. The moon behind the clouds. Oh, you know what we can do? We can look at some paints. I want to look at, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Well, it's kind of pretty. Ah, that's the Viking. That's so sick. That's exactly what I imagined the other one being before. Like an old, like, what was that old Mickey Mouse character? Oh, that's kind of dope. I like that. I'm not against flying the, Okay, so that one's navy blue also, but like in a... Oh, that one's happy. Too funny. Yeah, let's, I think there's like a pretty long-standing tradition of having like a female masthead on your ship. So that's the Exodus station. Yeah, there's some stuff over there that we haven't seen yet on the map. Oh, no. That's way closer. I misunderstood where we were. I can't believe we're all the way up there. Wow. So I think we'll probably arrive at the Exodus maybe at nighttime. I hope not. But you'll have to remind me, what did we launched that first rocket? I think it was sunrise when we launched that rocket, right? I guess maybe it would be kind of cool to launch this one at night. But that being said, we're not going to launch it probably in this episode because we need to like fill up the rocket and do all that stuff, and you know, fight any glitches that might occur. Also, we have to take that into account. So. But let's stay positive. Maybe, just maybe, everything will go according to plan. Also, there was two diesel, or not diesel cylinders. There were two oil cylinders on the like main platform of the Exodus. Maybe I'll build the distillation tower and turn that oil into diesel. Building those humans went pretty well, though. We built what do? We built a health technician, some sort of like leader position, and then I forget what the third person was. And I need so badly to what is smoking out of our... There's maybe that's I think that might be like the icy particles on the human pods off gassing. It makes it look like the ship's on fire though, which I don't I don't love that. Yeah, what is on our left? Oh, is that the last listener? Yeah, I think that's the last listener station. I guess we could just click it, right? Interesting. All right. 1 second. All right, I'm back. I had to step away for a second. Sorry about that. It'd be fun to like really try to clear out a circle too, like hit up all these locations. I don't know if I'll do that. Like if I'll dedicate like an entire episode to that, but each of the POIs I feel like takes like it's like a solid episode to like run through and check out properly. So I would hate to rush it, you know. All right, so that's the solar facility. It's pretty cool to know. Excuse me. It's cool to know that there's like a seed vault really close to the Exodus station. Cool. All right, so we'll make it to the Exodus just fine. But you know what though? I think we'll get to the Exodus. I think we'll dock, and then maybe I'll cut it off there. This was a good episode, and it went really well. And I don't want to be let down with like another weird glitch. I think so. I think I'm gonna take this win, and I'm gonna roll that forward into the next episode. So yeah, we started off pretty strong. We were at the Lazarus. We had our we started off at the Seed Vault actually, right? We overcame that glitch, and we overcame my inability to see command prompts on the screen. They're like really low on the bottom of my screen though. Like if they were a little bit higher, I think that would be helpful. But ultimately, I just need to pay attention, so that's not a big deal. But yeah, we grabbed our 3 humans and we brought them back to the Lazarus. We fixed up those 2 additional pods, and we were able to bring them back and build them up. And we experimented with the updated soil forge. Didn't go great. I'll look online and see if that's like a known issue. I wonder if that just doesn't work yet, or if it's like the type of thing where we need to build it and then save and shut it off and, you know, load back in. So maybe I'll do some testing kind of offline, and I'll try to see if we can get that to work too. Yeah, we're definitely getting a little bit low on diesel, so that's something that we're going to need to conquer in the next episode. I don't know, maybe I'll do it on stream, or maybe I won't. I'm not sure. There's like a couple like once we do something once, like I don't really want to like focus on it again in the future. Yeah, I can already see that the lights are off at the Exodus station, so yeah, maybe I'll focus on the distillation tower, and maybe I'll focus on building up the electricity like off screen, because we don't really need to see that anymore. I think we've definitely done it, you know. I'll show it off at like new locations, but maybe at if we need to do anything like that at a place that we've already built up, maybe I'll refrain from showing that off. So one cool thing is that the lights of the Welcome Center just turned yellow as we approached, so that's good. That tells me that the elevator probably is going to work. And the lights at the actual station just turned yellow too, so that's cool. Cool. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for, as always, for like hanging out and just checking out this game with me. Yeah, this was a good episode. This one felt really fun. And next episode, we will definitely launch this rocket rather. And yeah, we'll keep going. We'll keep seeing what this game's all about, and just like exploring the little like nuances of it, and you know, checking it out. And like I want to fill the map up. I want to see, I don't know, maybe one of these episodes will like really load this thing up with diesel, and like we'll just point a direction and just go and like see how far we can go. I think that'd be a pretty fun mission. So let me know in the comments like what direction you think I should go. Should I just like head east, or you know, whatever direction we think we want to go in? Maybe I'll do that. So until next time, have a great week, and I will see you all in The Last Caretaker, episode 16. Thanks.